Hiya friends, Prepared Suburbanite back with you. Well, as you all may have heard, YouTube made some major changes in the minimum qualifications for monetization on channels. And they've basically doubled the required watch hours over a certain period of time that you need to accumulate in order to be fully monetized and get paid by YouTube for your work. And as you know, I took a break right after I had my excuse me, cataract surgery late last fall, and I took a break for probably 4 or 5 months and didn't really post anything at all, and I fell below the old level of 4,000 watch hours in a 12-month period, and I was demonetized. Well, I don't rely on YouTube for any kind of income, but it sure is nice every once in a while to get a payment from YouTube for the work you did, and maybe the extra $100 or whatever comes in you can use to buy a new microphone or whatever you may need for your YouTube channel. But the recent announcement that has taken the 4,000 hour minimum watch time and doubled it to 8,000 watch hours, it's going to be really tough. I've been trying to claw my way back to 4,000 and getting closer, but it just doesn't seem to really come true. And it certainly won't come true when these new rules take effect, and I think they don't take effect until after January 1st, maybe February, somewhere around there. But it's going to be tough. And a lot of the smaller channels that can't really get there, I think are just going to give up. And they're just going to say, oh, the hell, it's not worth it. And it takes some time. You've got to buy a decent camera, or you can use your iPhone and all that. But to do it upright, you need a nice camera, you need a good microphone, you need a light source if you're going to be filming indoors or outdoors on a cloudy day. So you've got an investment in equipment, and it's always been nice to get a payment from YouTube from time to time to pick up that extra equipment that you need, tripods and all that kind of stuff. But 8,000 hours, that's an awful lot for small channels. And I think there's so many content creators out there that do have small channels that I think are just going to give it away and just say, it's not worth it. And that's kind of, that thought crossed my mind when I first was notified that the rules are changed, that it's like, oh, it's not worth it. But if you got something to say, if you've got wisdom to share, if you've got life experiences that you think other folks can benefit from, then just go ahead and post away, and maybe somebody will benefit from your experience. And that's kind of where I am right now. I'm not going to give up, but I'm not going to go whole hog. I can't compete with the big, well-funded YouTube creators like Glenn Beck and all those guys. They get 200,000 or 300,000 views on every video that they do, and they do 3 or 4 a day. They're not going to have any problem with these minimum requirements, and they're going to be making a ton of money. But if you look at the equipment and the investment and the studios and the staff that they've put together, they need to have that kind of investment in order to make that kind of money. So for me personally, when I've got something to share that I think is going to be beneficial to the community that follows this channel, I'm going to post it, and I'll just continue pushing along, and I'm not going to worry about being monetized. In order to get, I think, the raw figures, in order to get to be about 4,000 qualifying watch hours in a 12-month period, that you're going to be making about $20 a month. The minimum for a payment from YouTube is $100, so you're going to be publishing for 5 months in order to get that first payment from YouTube if you're at the 4,000 threshold. Now, when it jumps to 8,000, yeah, you'll be making a little bit more if you're meeting the minimum criteria, but you'll be making, maybe $40 a month, or maybe $50 a month. That's not a side gig. That's not how you're going to spend your idle time during your retirement earning lots of money. You can make a heck of a lot more money being a Home Depot employee or a Lowe's home improvement store employee, even working at McDonald's, I guess, will pay you more than being a YouTube creator if you've got a small channel and you're meeting the minimums. So that's not why I decided to get into being a YouTube creator. It's been a lot of fun. I've learned an awful lot. I've invested quite a lot in pretty darn good equipment, and I enjoy sharing what's going on around here, my life, my thoughts about being prepared, being a prepper, all the trials and tribulations that go along with it, maintaining a house and a homestead around here, the gardening, the work, the tree cutting, and all that kind of stuff that goes along with maintaining a piece of property. I think that as time goes by, sharing your experiences or sharing my experiences with you has some benefit, and I'm going to continue moving right along with everything that I've been doing. Maybe not on the frequent basis as I was in the past, but just chipping away at it and sharing what's going on around here with you all. So what I see happening, and I think I've said this already, is that an awful lot of small creators, small channels, are just going to give up the ghost and say it's not worth it. And we're going to lose an awful lot of valuable information. I think YouTube got pretty big in their own mind and has decided that they're going to invest their money and their equipment and their resources into only those that are going to be making them money. And making money is really what it's all about for them. But I think the YouTube community is going to be a lot thinner. It's going to have a lot less entrepreneurial value for the small-time creators. And I'm a little concerned about what all that's going to mean for the future of YouTube. Is it going to be here 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Or is there going to be another platform that comes along? And they've come, Patreon and this one and that one and Instagram and all that. But nobody can seem at this point to hold a candle to the penetration and power of YouTube. And that's where we are. So anyway, I think YouTube's going to change. And it's going to change a lot over the next couple of years, and we're going to have a lot less content to learn from. Small channels that do small engine repair, that do home improvement tips and tricks, and carpentry and firewooding and all that. They're just not going to be posting anymore, and we're going to lose that valuable input. So those are my thoughts on the changes from YouTube, and I will see y'all on the next video.